Let's do it.
Hi, my name is Bryan Doyle, as some of you will know that, from Greater Europe Mission, and this kind of combination of these two power forces here is just a great outcome for the kingdom of God. Miller Cunningham from Park Cities Baptist Church and Martyn Groves here from Gold Hill Baptist Church on the west side of London represents a coming together of two great churches to serve on mission here in Europe, here in the United Kingdom, during the Olympic Games. Now, what's your hopes and aspirations for this kind of partnership next year, Miller?
Well, I think from our vantage point, I think we see a number of things that are attractive about it. Number one, obviously the open door for the gospel that the Olympics represents is great. And so we want to take advantage of that. The fact that it's in an English-speaking place, which eliminates a language barrier for us. And then thirdly, we always, when we're outside of our country, are looking for partners on the ground that are doing ongoing work that we can just come serve. Because they're the ones really that we want to come strengthen and encourage and bless, because we're going to go back to the States and the ongoing work is carried on. And that's where Gold Hill is such a valuable and excellent partner on the ground. They have such a remarkable ministry here, and so it allows us a way to come and just encourage them and serve them as they serve this community.
I mean, I've got to say, I'm quite kind of giddy about this whole thing, because I've known the history and heritage of Gold Hill Baptist Church. I've known the history and heritage to a certain degree of Park Cities. So the idea of these two extraordinary churches coming together is pretty exciting.
That's
really
great.
Now, Martyn, tell us about, from your end, here in England, tell us about your expectations and hopes for Park Cities joining you.
Well, we believe that God has really opened the doors for the community mission that's going on here, and it's just such a wonderful opportunity to be partners in the gospel. Firstly, so that we can learn from you guys. I mean, we're really looking forward to that, and hearing how you do things, and what's the good practice there that we can pick up on, and what God is blessing there. But there's also the friendship here, and I think there's a really strong friendship between us, which has grown. We've really gotten to know each other very, very well, and so that in itself is a real blessing as brothers and sisters from across the world unite together for mission. Our hope for everything that's going on in 2012 is that this community around us is transformed. We have some very wealthy people here, and we're hoping that their lives are transformed. We have families from across the spectrum of economic wealth and all different sorts of family backgrounds, and our hope is individual lives and families in this community is transformed with the love of Christ as it's ministered through you guys as you come here.
I would say to you, just watch this space, and just listen out for all that God is going to do. It's really not just for the Olympics, but really an ongoing friendship of two transatlantic friends kind of finding each other and serving Jesus together is going to be amazing. So thanks,
Bryan. Appreciate it. Thanks, Martin.